Man, we love boxing. We here with Barocko again.
Yo, what up, everybody? What's going on out there?
Everybody in disbelief, y'all. I know y'all done heard the news.
Total shock and awe right now. Wow.
Disbelief. Your boy Mayweather, our boy, our hometown hero.
Word up.
Mayweather finally got in, and he's doing it for boxing history. He's doing it to try to be put up there with the greats, the legends.
Yeah.
We saw what you say. You saw it on Twitter or something. We saw
Showtime.
Showtime.
Yeah, Showtime. And after that, on Mayweather Shots application, because he's the first one to announce it. The Showtime announced it, ESPN, and everybody else started announcing it to make it official. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? I was just totally shocked, man, because I've been a non-believer since day one. You know what I'm saying?
Non-believer?
And non-believer. And I was right. You know what I mean? Up until now.
Up until now,
I was right.
And I'm gonna have to eat crow too, because I've been talking a whole bunch of shit on people's channels. Man, he's good, but the dude just don't want to see Pacquiao. He's scared. But like we were saying earlier, I don't think he wanted to do it, but I think he had to do it.
Yes, he did.
There was no other option.
Yeah. It clearly shows that he didn't want to do it. It clearly shows that he wasn't really into do it, but I gotta give him the credit for doing it, because Warriors, if you scared, man, boom. But
how can you look yourself in the face at the end of the day?
Exactly.
It's like you really didn't pass the test. You really didn't live up to your warriorship.
Exactly. And on T Street, on Facebook and all of that, you know what I'm saying? And T Street getting on Dan Rayfield because Dan Rayfield was talking about Cotto. Mayweather was looking at Cotto. I went past it to duck Pacquiao. But the pressure was too great.
It was too great.
And if he'd have took anybody else but after Pacquiao, after he was in it like this, his credibility would have been shot.
Yeah, Showtime was losing money, so I heard.
Yeah, Showtime was losing money. They had to pay Showtime with the money that they was losing. And the fans, everywhere he going, you could even be able to promote a fight. You know what I mean? With Pacquiao sitting out there, the limbs talking about he ready to take on your fight, and he just had to do it.
He had to.
You know what I mean? As far as you said with Showtime,
yep.
You know what I mean, with the flop pay-per-views with Madonna, and with Guerrero, whatever else. You know what I'm saying? So he had to do what he had to do. His best run, was with Canelo. And, they're like, we gave you this money up front, but, not even bashing no more, man. I'm glad that he did it, because it looked like to me he was scared. Yeah. And he was scared, and I was right for 6 years. I'd have collected money from bets from 6 years ago, 5 years ago, showing that he would duck, and I won the bets and I had to collect money. Now I got to pay out money.
Damn.
The friend, shout out to Bounce. You know what I mean? I got to pay him back. Yeah, man. I had to pay him money because I made a bet with him like yesterday. Talking about, I made a big bet with him, and I got to pay him $120 because I said to him that Mayweather ain't gonna sign a contract. Mayweather gonna do what he did like with De La Hoya and back out. I thought he was gonna back out because I was right all the time for 5-6 years.
But it ain't till May 2nd.
But he did it.
But you just never know. I mean,
wow.
Until they jump in the
ring.
ring.
My goodness. Why you have to bring that part up?
No,
you're right, because it could be.
I don't want to throw shade, but you just never know.
Yeah, man.
No, but you said you saw signatures though.
Yeah, signatures. Yeah, he put it on the Shots app. He was the first one to able to announce it, and he showed it. That was confirmed. He showed both their signatures, even though both their signatures look like it was from two first graders. But it's good that your signature can look like that, so nobody can't fraud it or copy your signature and do no type of fraudulent activities. So that's good.
Yeah.
But it's done, and you're right. Anything can happen. You told me that you could back out the fight if you can.
Yeah, if you want to breach a contract, probably just pay a little fine or something. I mean, you just never know. You never know. I mean, you don't have to just because you signed it. I mean, you would hope that they would, and I think that they will. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you never know. You could back out, just decide to pay the fine. Just like he's supposed to make a contract to wait. Mm-hmm. Mother flushers coming in overweight.
Oh yeah, like with Marquez and all of that, where he was jumping up 2-3 weight classes.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You gotta bring that up.
But fights before that. But before the fines, the first time ever in my recollection in boxing history, you know what I mean? If a guy couldn't make the weight, the fight was canceled.
The fight was canceled, yeah.
The first time I saw people making fines and everything was when Mayweather came in 2-3 pounds overweight against Marquez, who was jumping up 2 to 3 weight classes without no tune-up fight at welterweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he decided to pay him the whatever, I forgot what it was, but it was a couple of $100,000 fine for each pound of weight he went over, which was like 2 or 3 pounds. But, you know what I mean? That's something I could have canceled the fight before then.
I'm about to say, in wrestling, even now to this day, if you're coming overweight, the fight is canceled.
Yeah.
And the other...
That's how it was before that.
The other guy wins by default.
Yeah. But before, even in wrestling, but even before that, even in boxing, like with Diego Corrales and Jose Luis Castillo, they called it off because he didn't make the weight. Anytime, I remember they said like, yo, you got to go back in there and shed the thing because, that weight thing. You know what I mean? So before that Marquez thing, there was no such thing as paying no pounds for coming in overweight. You know, that's something that was made up with the Mayweather era. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Before that, it was canceled. If you couldn't cut them pounds, they said, okay, you know what? You give you 2 hours to cut weight, then you come back.
Yeah.
And they shit, okay, all right, you made it. Cool. If you supposed to make that weight, no, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But, all that is out the window, man. You know what I mean? I've been right for 6 years, 5, going on 6 years. And I collected a lot of money.
But now you're wrong.
I got to shut out this
but now you're wrong.
$120.
But now you're wrong.
Why you say that?
So cause they finna fight. This is signed.
Yeah, now I'm wrong. Yeah. And I've been saying this since day one. Ever since the dude said you got to take a test, I ain't about it. But but I said it all the time. This is up Mayweather's alley. I said I couldn't even understand why he wouldn't take this fight. He took Cotto after Cotto got knocked out twice. You know what I mean? But when Cotto was undefeated, he clearly said on record after the Ricky Hatch fight,
Larry Merchant
pressed him about fighting Cotto was undefeated welterweight. He said, I'm not calling out no welterweights. I don't want Cotto to fight me because I don't want Cotto to retire me.
I want to retire from the sport of boxing. That's right.
That was when Cotto was undefeated.
That's what undefeated when he had the afro. And
he had the afro.
And his dad was the trainer.
His dad was the trainer. Going to the body. Yeah. Undefeated. Mayweather don't want no parts of that. Just like he wanted no parts of a Pacquiao. Or
Margarito.
He didn't want Margarito. But the main thing is he signed. So, I never thought that he would do it because even after Pacquiao got knocked out, he was still showing that he was scared. He was still trying to blame it on Bob Arum. And I got on there on the internet world. I got on there every boxing website. Like I'm on here now talking. And I said, man, Bob Arum ain't the quad problem. Bob Arum ain't got nothing to do with you. Even though Bob Arum may be jerking Pacquiao, he got tax problems. Pacquiao got tax. That ain't got nothing to do with you, Mayweather. What you saying that for? You know what I'm saying?
And plus, if they didn't do it this year, then it just never would have happened in my opinion.
Yeah. Because the last fight that was done with 2 networks together, Showtime, HBO, was with Tyson Lennox Lewis. And they was about this age, maybe a little bit younger, slightly younger.
They was both past their prime.
They was both past their prime, but they was both about 36 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mayweather's about to be 38 sometime this month. He got a birthday in February. I don't know what exact date. And Pacquiao's 36.
Wow.
So, that's pretty much senior citizens for boxing. But people still wanted to see it.
Yeah, we still want to see it.
Mayweather ducked for 6 years. And he made it happen. So I got to give it to him, man. And my hat's off to him.
I got 3 yards on this fight. And these bets, what's crazy, Barocko? I got 3 yards bet on this fight. And these bets been pending since 2009.
What?
So now the fight finally coming.
Wow.
So I'm hoping a few of them dudes forgot because I don't want to have 3 yards. That's a lot for me.
Yeah.
But
you know what?
But in the ring, but who you think? Who you think gonna?
Oh man, you know what? Let me see.
Because everybody got theories. Everybody got analysis. Half the fans are saying
Mayweather's a heavy favorite. Mayweather's a heavy favorite.
I mean, why wouldn't he be?
Yeah, he's a heavy favorite.
Now, granted, both of them have slowed down tremendously.
Yeah, they have.
And I will say, I do think in their prime, 2007, 2008, I think Pacquiao would have washed them. But now
Mayweather knew that. Yeah.
But now, in their older, ripe age, their seasoned age, I think Mayweather has the advantage. So
because Pacquiao's not as relentless as he was. And he's more cautious now being that he got knocked out.
He's been in more wars, too, though.
Yeah, he has been in more wars and everything. But it's just that it's still interesting to see because Mayweather was ducking this thing for 5-6 years. You know what I mean? So we're about to see why Mayweather's... Who wins it?
Yeah.
Wow. Let me see. Really go...
no, you implying that Pacquiao going because you just said we finna see why Mayweather was ducking. That's what
Mayweather's ducking for 5-6 years.
So you said we finna see why.
That's we're about to see why, We're about to see why was he so deaf scared of this man that he said he had to take a test. This man said he understand how he was able to hit that hard. He had Mosley on there talking about, look, Mosley said he ain't never been hit as hard as before. Remember he had Mosley by his side?
Mosley did say that,
You know, that scared him even more. You know, he got Mosley saying how he able to hit people. You know what I mean? Anytime you talk about a dude
throwing over 1,100 punches a fight.
Ain't no boxer ain't never, ever in the history of the sport complained about the next man having all his power, how he's able to throw 1,000 punches per round.
Come up and
wait. Somebody with all this human, you know what I mean? That didn't even run across nobody's mind before. That I could remember. But when Mayweather made all these excuses, would take the test, and the reason why he wanted to take the test was like, yo, he's scared of him.
They're not like the boxers of old. You're right, Barocko.
But even until now, don't think Mayweather wanted this fight now. He was backed into a corner. There was nothing he could do.
So?
There was nothing he could do. He went to the negotiations bluffing. And he realized, like, dang, man. But you know what? He started seeing that it was a win-win situation.
But then it became an international affair. And like you just said, it was a win-win situation. It was internationally known.
In negotiations.
Everybody was talking about it.
He wanted in negotiations.
He probably got everything his way.
Yeah, he did. Not probably. It said on ESPN. You know, when I was on the phone with you, when I got on the phone with you, he got everything his way. They said, how did this fight finally happen? They said Mayweather got everything his way.
No.
60-40, everything. But Pacquiao wanted to fight him. That was just to show that he wanted to take a fight. If Pacquiao would have been playing a tug of war, Mayweather wouldn't have took this fight.
Dang.
So that's what he had to do. So Mayweather got everything he wanted. Pacquiao said, okay, I'm going to take everything you throw at me to make this fight happen. So you got to give credit to Mayweather. Excuse me, you got to give credit to Mayweather also, yes, because he did sign a fight, because he was still scared, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to give credit to Pacquiao for not paying no tug of war with it. You know what I'm saying? And even though Pacquiao don't really got much to play tug of war with, after he done lost 2 fights with Timothy
Douglas, he's one of the top pound for pound fighters in the world.
That's true. But Mayweather just showed that he really didn't want this fight.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
And even up until now, he showed that he didn't want this fight, but the pressure was too great. And if he would have took Cotto like how he was planning to on the side, I mean, I don't even think that wouldn't have sold. You know, people would have been so fed up. His pay-per-view numbers already Dimsel. She owns Showtime money. So by him doing this, he had to do this. And it's nothing but a win-win, you know. It took him a while because he was about to, you know what I mean? And it wasn't like he was ready to jump on this cold turkey now.
Yeah.
Don't take it on me because it wouldn't have took this long.
Yeah, he wasn't like no old school.
He wasn't all gung-ho about it.
Yeah, he wasn't like, I'm the man, so I'm going to beat this dude down.
No, he said it on Twitter and all of that, on the internet. But with his actions... As far as like getting down to it, showed that he wasn't really with it.
But do you think that was a good business move by him stalling out and bluffing and being snaky?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that.
Because now the fight's worth what? How much? You said 250 million?
Yeah, 250 million. Yes, but you could say
for
that
him alone or the whole fight. And
I think the whole fight. I don't think it was him alone. I don't think that. But I could be wrong. But I think it was the whole fight.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But just think about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be in Vegas.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Vegas. But you said it could have been a good business move.
Yeah.
But if you really look at it, you know what I mean? It's a good business move. Not taking nothing away from him. You know what I mean? But if you really look at it though, it was a good, you know what I mean, strategic move to show that he had to take an offer that he couldn't refuse. He couldn't back out of it. He owed Showtime this money. They gave him his money up in front in advance. The fans. He get confronted at all times. The news.
He can't even go out and eat.
You know what I mean?
The brother couldn't even eat. People was heckling him. His bouncers beating people down.
Yeah, beating people down for saying fight Pacquiao, and he got to settle out of court for settlements and all of that because he putting the beats on people. So, I mean, if he wouldn't have took this fight, it would have been over. Before he got away with it for 5-6 years, he got a lot of. I'm just thinking about all the 5-6 years. Over and over, why you don't fight Pacquiao? But he went into the negotiations, acting like he was going to the negotiations.
There was no escape.
It was no.
This was either do or die for him.
Right, do or die. Thank you.
I think they might have erased his mother flusher record if he didn't fight Pacquiao. They were like, you know what? This is just too blatant. Yeah, it was do or die for him. It was either you fight Pacquiao or you just we threw with your ass.
But it's good. It's a good timing. Why would you duck? You pretty much. Both of them at the end of their careers.
Both at the end of their career. It's perfect timing.
It's perfect timing. It ain't gonna be no.
Because Pacquiao ain't throwing it over 1,000, but you throwing what 700s.
Yeah.
He's throwing around 500. He's more of a precision puncher. You know, he's a defensive wizard. I mean, I think it's still a toss-up, Barocko. I know people saying it's gonna be knockout or somebody.
Mayweather ain't knocking him out. I don't think Mayweather.
No, I'm talking about knockout either way.
You think it's gonna be no knockout?
I think Mayweather might could get hurt. I don't think Mayweather has the hands to hurt.
Nah, he don't.
Pacquiao.
If he could hurt Maidana, you know what I'm saying? And, you know,
I mean, he outboxed Canelo and Cotto, but he couldn't hurt Maidana really. Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, yeah, you right, man. Ortiz flopped.
See, but you gotta understand with Marquez went in there training to knock him out. So remember, people thought Marquez was crazy. Like, okay, I feel strong. I'm gonna knock him out. Before that, well, all the other 3 fights that went to decision, that was a disputed decision.
Man, Marquez had that hair growing out his back, man.
But still, though. But
you're right. It's still in the spirit of the fight.
It is still in the spirit of the fight. Even though he's PEDs, that's a Mayweather thing, man. Even cats that was caught with PEDs and showed in record that they got caught with PEDs in their system. It showed no historic where they had super abilities, like I was saying.
Yeah, you're right.
Whether it was
and in most
nobody
cases,
in boxing history.
And in most
baseball,
cases,
baby, but not boxing.
Who the hell?
Yeah.
And in most cases, the dudes that got caught with PEDs, they was losing. Remember?
Yeah,
they was losing.
Even Mayweather. No, not Mayweather. Excuse me. Mosley.
Yeah, Mosley.
And you know what I mean? Not Victor Ortiz. Vargas.
Yeah, Vargas.
The people in the Mayweather camp that got caught with PEDs.
Oh yeah, well your boy
like
that got knocked out.
3 or 4 dudes.
No, not Mickey Bay. The dude.
Mickey Bay got caught with PEDs in the system. Oh, okay. It was people in the Mayweather camp though that got caught with PEDs.
Damn.
And this dude talking about taking the test. You got people in your whole camp. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Lamont Peterson. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Lamont Peterson. I forgot about him.
Yeah. Berto.
Tarver.
It's crazy, man. These dudes was nobody, man.
But I don't think the PDs enhance triple. I don't know.
Not for boxing.
This a whole
maybe
different,
baseball. Yeah.
This a whole different video, y'all. But we don't think the PDs enhance your performance.
Well, the people who got caught shows that their record wasn't pretty much showing too much where it was pretty much obvious of crazy wild ways.
So you think people take PDs to recover faster, to grow bigger muscle? What you think the whole?
I don't know. But the main thing
I never took them, and I don't think you've ever taken them.
I haven't, no. But the thing about it is people being scared taking PEDs, it doesn't really help you in boxing. You know what I mean? Which I showed with De La Hoya knocked out
Vargas when he was on.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he got caught. You know what I mean? He was going in there looking crazy big. You know what I mean? Slaw coming out of his mouth. He was looking so you see the
six pack. Yeah, Mexicans with a 6-pack.
Yeah,
like, whoa.
He was looking ripped, and he was about to get him out of there. And after that, De La Hoya just started adjusting and pretty much knocked him out. And after the fight, he knew he was gonna get caught with the PEDs in the system. And he got caught after the fight, but he got knocked out by De La Hoya. So anytime when Mayweather was accusing Pacquiao never got caught for nothing. Mind you, Mayweather, you know what I mean, with the PEDs, is on record, but the NADA or the USDA,
the VADA,
whatever USDA,
Is that true? Cause I keep hearing people say
it's inconsistent. It has been about 2 or 3.
I heard he got caught. Yeah, I got heard.
But they're not revealing what it was. Because he got it where, you know, he got him in his back pocket where they're not revealing.
Yeah, back pocket, I heard.
You know what I mean? But Mayweather got, you know what I mean, tested positive for something that was not right, but it's not revealed to the public. We never know who it was. And I guess Pacquiao know who it is, but I guess he got it where it can't be revealed out to the public, whatever it was. That's how Pacquiao came out with the $5 million drug thing, because everybody know that Mayweather is a drug, you know what I mean? Mayweather,
we know he takes Zolocaine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
For the hands.
But that's only that's only legal in North Las Vegas, Nevada, though.
Yeah, you're right. And
it ain't legal nowhere else.
Well, you said it before, Barocko.
In the United States, that is.
You said it before. You said that whenever you point the finger about somebody else cheating and being dirty and PD,
you got 3 point back at you.
And you okay. So we already know that most of these athletes, you know, Silva just got caught, whatever.
Right.
So we already know that most of these athletes, you know, Canseco and Caminiti, all these dudes, we know that most of them, and I don't think they cheating, man. Lance Armstrong, he still got to have the heart, the will, the training, the motor skills, the mental ability, the drive to compete at that level and want to win. I mean, I guess it's an advantage, but maybe I shouldn't say I'm okay with PDs. I'm okay with blood doping because it's your own blood. But anyway,
what is blood doping?
That's when 'cause I know a lot of grapplers used to do it.
Okay.
That's when you train at a high altitude, such as Cog Hill, you know, Mile High, Colorado.
Okay.
The Olympic training centers out there because their elevation above sea level is so high.
Right.
You train at high altitudes, it purifies your blood faster, makes your blood stronger, pump. and you train those high altitudes, like in Appalachians, wherever the hell wherever you got mountains at, Rockies, you know, and you train them high altitudes, you training, you pumping, it's purifying your body, you about to turn into a damn Super Saiyan.
Right.
And right when you finish your training, you take some of that blood, maybe a pint, a quart, whatever, that's safe where you won't fall out your system. You take that same, you take it out your system. And then before you compete, let's say the day before or 3 hours before you compete in your race or in your bout or in your, you know, game, you inject that same blood, which is your blood. But now it's blood that's been trained at high levels of oxygen, thinner air, and it's pumping stronger and it's got a lot of energy in it. Your blood, you put it back into your system and then you compete.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, but you know, the main thing is this, that Mayweather signed, but it's obviously that he didn't really want this fight.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looked like he was backed in the corner to me. You know what I mean? But, you know, I got to give him the credit for doing it because he hasn't been doing it for all these years, and he did it. You know, I was right up until now. You know what I mean? All the excuses, the bar baron,
And then again,
$40 million.
And then it's just with one fighter though, because there's a lot of other people that he could have fought and to be tried and
but
true.
he got away with it.
tested.
But this is the thing where I think pretty much this fight right here, people want to see Mayweather fight Pacquiao because it's just obviously how much scared of him he is. That's why it just became so much of a big deal. You cracking up, man? Why you cracking up with that, man? That's all I think. You know what I mean? Think about it.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, why you say, oh no? You know what I mean? I think people really want to see this fight because anytime you talk about 40 million bluffs, you talk about taking the test, bar baron, I'm gonna retire from the sport, you know what I mean, and all this stuff, you know what I mean, just to not fight this one fighter, people's like, yo, what's up about this fighter that you want to fight him? So I think that the reason why this fight got so big is because he's scared of Pacquiao.
Shorter reach, shorter, weighs less.
Yeah.
He's Asian.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I can see if he was a brother or something. But he's Asian, man, and he's shorter than you and weighs less and has shorter reach.
Yeah. But he ducked him all these years, but he finally came around to it, though. But I think the reason why this fight became so big because after all these years, it was obvious that Mayweather was ducking. Now, he signed the fight now, and I give all credit to him. But don't for a minute think that for all these years that this fight didn't happen because of anybody else but Mayweather. You know what I mean? Wow. Mayweather would have did what he did now 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
So
he'd have had a fight already.
So Mayweather, he's the last crucible.
Yeah. Like you say, he put it on shots. He put it on shots. Shots is them dollar games. You know, you don't know.
So he was the only thing. So what you're saying is he was the one holding up the fight. Is what you were saying?
Yes, man. That's why he was the one who had to announce it. And if he didn't announce it, it wasn't official.
Damn, you damn.
That's how they had it. Yeah,
you damn so right.
And he did it for 6 years, going on 5 years.
Yeah, because Pacquiao and them been saying the air. Everybody been doing the bluff. T Street, people on YouTube, shout outs to T Street and
right, T Street.
Dang, what's your homeboy name?
T Street.
Don Juan Banks and them.
Yeah, Don Juan Banks, his man's and who he used to be down with. Yeah, I used to be, I was tripping on T Street. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how it was gonna happen. The T Street was saying it was official, and he was right.
Yeah, he was right.
His inside sources. I was clowning him. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, because for a while
I was clowning him real bad.
Yeah, because for a while I was like, man, why this dude keep saying this and he know this shit ain't happening?
Yeah, I know, but you know, he said he got his inside sources. It's official. He on there drunk, like how I'm drunk now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this dude tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, well, you know, but shout out to T Street for getting it right. He got a lot of backlash from me, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's all good. That's part of the game. That's part of the boxing. You can take some and throw some. It's all good.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But yo, I thought he was bluffing. I thought he didn't know what he was talking about. But he knew. And he got it right. But like you said, man, this is sided. And I seen comments, and I was liking comments on T Street's controversy Facebook page and all of that. And one of the things I was liking is like, man, a lot of fans are saying, man, I ain't gonna believe it until is in the ring, and they say, ding.
Exactly.
I said, whoa.
Yeah, because now
I'm happy he signed because he was scared to sign for 5+ years.
Even with the signing, the people could back out, something could happen, somebody get injured, you just never know. So until May 2nd, and they walk to the ring, and that bell goes, ding. I mean, we got to know,
man, maybe we got a lot of money lined up, man.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I told you before in the last episode. You know what I mean? And I'm sure, and I know Mayweather and this crew was listening to what I be saying. They be following what I be saying. Everybody be following what I be saying. But I said, man, this one fight right here, is more than his last 5 fights
Yeah.
or his next 5 fights combined.
Wow.
And that ain't no jive.
Ain't no job.
Yeah,
talk.
nah, man, ain't no job talk. You know what I'm saying? So anytime you're able to make all this kind of money, he got Mayweather Promotions. You know what I mean? They done undercut and, you know what I mean, pretty much, you know what I mean, cutthroat De La Hoya and them with Richard Schaefer and them out the picture. With De La Hoya you say he's about to give up his boxing thing and go with some other thing.
I heard De La Hoya was about to give up.
He about
to start some type of boxing
Yeah,
network.
Richard Schaefer,
Something like how Contender used to be.
Right. So Richard Schaefer did it. So, you know, it was all clever, man. You know, you got to be clever. You know, if you out there getting high, you know, drink, you know what I mean, getting high, you know what I mean, drunk, you all off point, you the owner of your company, but you don't see what's going on. You know, Richard Schaefer, you know what I mean, signing over Al Haymon fighters, and you all high and in and out of rehab, you don't know what's going on, man. You know, boom, they did the takeover. So, you know, that's how it is, man. It's a game of survival of the fittest, man. You know, people take a vulnerable, you know, take advantage of you when you're weak. Yeah. And it's only the strongest survive in this game.
That's correct.
In any game of life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?